This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
There you go. Well, listen, let's talk about the morale because there's some noise going on around this time as well. And Meltzer reported it in the Observer. He said the morale situation has gotten worse. Unfortunately, what has happened is a divide between the stars in TNA. And we're talking about Jeff Jarrett, Sting, yourself, Christian, and Kevin Nash, who are perceived as making the most money, which they are, and the rest of the guys. They cut back on the shuttle from the airport and hotel rooms, plus the fact the aforementioned 5 guys dress in a separate dressing room has built on the natural resentment of guys not making much to guys who are making a lot more and getting all the stardom perks. So, Kurt, tell us what the locker room situation is like at this time. Is it just you guys getting dressed separately and being taken care of compared to the other talents? Do you think this is based out of jealousy, or was this fact, my friend?
I think it was a fact, but you have to remember, I was new to the company. I came in and I did what I was told. I was told to change in a dressing room, which was part of the building at Universal Studios. And I didn't know where the other talent was changing. They were changing in trailer homes with no bathrooms. It was really difficult. I mean, it was hard on them. I didn't know this. And eventually I picked up on it and I saw what was going on. But by then it was too late. I didn't know about the shuttles to the building and back to the hotel. I didn't know that they weren't going to pay for them anymore. There was a lot of stuff going on that I don't blame the talent for being upset because there was preferential treatment. You know, the 5 of us were treated a little bit differently than the rest of the crew. And I totally understand it, and I feel really badly about it.
Well, listen, I read the names there. You know, you, Sting, Jarrett, Christian. Names I'm not saying. AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode. Did you ever hear from any of these guys? Did they bring stuff up to you at all as you got to know them about, hey, man, this stuff sucks?
No, I didn't. But I think the reason why AJ and Joe and Bobby Roode were treated differently was the other guys were successful in other companies before they came in. You know, AJ and Joe and Bobby Roode were known as TNA superstars. That's where they started. So I think that the reason why we were treated differently is because we became big stars in WWE and WCW and moved over to TNA. And they felt like, you know, the company felt like we want to treat these guys the way they were treated in WWE and WCW and give them their own locker room and do what wrestling usually does. You know, the wrestling business has been like this since day one. You know, the top guys always got the better treatment. The bottom guys got the worst treatment. But unfortunately for AJ and Joe and Bobby Roode, they were established in TNA, so they weren't established beforehand.
And I'm sure, too, part of TNA's thinking is if we take care of these guys, they're going to whisper down the lane to other potential free agents that we could bring in as well and say, hey, we're treated like gold here. This is a good place for you, too. So trying to think strategically in that regard, too, for potential other free agents.
Yeah, definitely. You know, if someone asked me, I'd say, yeah, I was treated like gold. You know, they're setting me up. They're laying out the red carpet and, you know, treating me incredibly well. So yeah, the word would travel around.
There you go.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.